Hey, yo! It's time to begin. I was a fool and I didn't log in ahead of time.
Oh.
Hopfin, hello.
Hello, the game has vanished from OBS. 1 second.
Oh no. I was doing
There we go.
I was doing sync testing for Rock Band.
SYNC. Okay.
Yes, sorry.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I understood it from context, but
I hit record. I walked over to the drum kit, played a little bit. Came back around. Capture card was frozen.
yikes!
Crystal Pepsi is here.
Everyone's coming back.
I was at work and my coworkers were talking about like the new season of Diablo starting.
Okay. Yeah.
And they were just like, blah blah blah, just talking about it.
Yep. As one does.
I was just sitting there like, if they ask me, like all I could think of is like, it's expansion year. Like, because they used to play 14, but
yeah,
they fell off of it.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one that still plays, I think.
Which is fair.
And I never really played with them.
This is when you play.
Because, yeah, like I never played with them because by the time I got hired, they were already on the tail end.
Yeah.
Like they were already kind of looking for a different game, and eventually they settled on Diablo. But I was just like, it was just funny just being there, hanging out, and me in my head just being like, it's expansion here. So fucking excited. So hopefully the ice storm is not too crazy for you.
I haven't noticed any difficulties where I am. I also can't like see out into the street. The street outside my apartment building was plowed, or as close enough to plowed as Portland gets. And I didn't know for like a day because my apartment faces into the courtyard.
Oh.
And I just didn't go look.
But
they had it cleaned up and everything.
I felt a little bad. I woke up this morning and ordered my normal Instacart order. And then I like took my trash out and I was like, oh fuck, it is like mega snowing out.
So I've mentioned like I have HelloFresh rolling to give me some dietary variety. And I realized on like Thursday or something like, having them try to come this week is gonna be a bad idea. They wouldn't let me cancel for this week.
Oh shit.
They were like, nope, your system's locked in.
Yeah, we already mailed it.
They send a courier?
I'm sorry.
The way they frame it, they send a courier.
The player next to me's name is Fatherless Behavior.
That's much stronger than Jelly Beans next to them or Sharper Masamune to the other side.
Jelly Beans is also really good.
There's a lot of strong names.
Fucking Fatherless Behavior took me so off guard.
Yeah. Point is, it would have been delivered yesterday. They still haven't delivered it. They're like, we're so sorry, we can't bring. I'm like, you shouldn't be outside.
Don't be sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah.
If I could cancel it, I would.
Like I'm at work and I don't know if y'all like local state stuff do this, but like I'm getting constant alerts. Not constant. Like I got like 3 alerts that were like snow squall expected until
yeah
this time.
I'm getting steady, like, ice storm warning, winter weather advisory kind of stuff.
So when folks are like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm late for my appointment," or whatever, I'm like, "Bruh, you shouldn't even come." Like,
that's also the reason I haven't called, because of course I have to call. I also just realized my desktop audio was off. Well, I haven't called about trying to get the PC that I built looked at, because I built it and it don't work, and I don't know why.
Sucks.
Yeah. And I don't know what I did wrong.
The only time it's ever happened to me, it was a bad RAM stick.
You know, I had one of the RAM sticks is bad, because like it had the
Why
little
does it happen so often?
I don't know. But it had the little lights like VRAM, boot, and so I was like, okay, let me, work out which one it is. And we worked out which one it is. There are no lights going boop. Still won't post to BIOS.
Oh wait.
Yeah, you're going off to the Alliance raid?
Yeah, I was like, wait a fucking second. I in my head I was like, it's weird it's taking me here, but that's kind of cool. And then as I approached, I was like, those are sky pirates.
I've been bamboozled.
I tricked myself. This is more like what I expect. There's a part. I don't know. I've been thinking about FanFest. Because, like, I had a great time at it. I had a really fun time watching the Japanese keynote. And a part of me is like, God, I wish it was a yearly thing. But it's also like, you can't do 3 FanFests every year. That's insane.
No. It would mess with the patch cadence, for one.
Yeah.
In order to have things to announce. And then they would have to have things to announce.
Yeah, it's just all a bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just the more you think about it, the more like, that doesn't really work with this game. Like, it'd be cool, but it doesn't work.
It'd be nice to have something to look forward to every year, but I think the fact that FanFest happens so infrequently is also part of what makes it feel special.
Yep.
Say nothing about your grueling battle with the 12th. Don't tell anyone about that. They don't need to know. Oh, I have my cool new fucking gear. Stoked. Where is Aaronville?
Aaronville!
Yo, voice acting.
Voice acting.
I'm not used to seeing Cryle without her hood up.
Apologies for the wait.
I think she's only done
I hope I
one or
haven't
two
called you
cutscenes
away from
before.
anything important. I chanced upon some commissioned items at my destination, so I thought I might deliver them.
Where did you go, if I may ask?
The New World. Tural.
Where did you go, if I may ask? Oh, I've been at the Gold Saucer.
You went went to Tural. Then the person who you wish to introduce.
Oh, it's so weird. It feels so weird to hear them talk about Toral because in my head it's still like this thing that only exists at the keynotes.
Aye, she hails from there. I present to you.
It's also treated at like this like super foreign. It's always always a little weird that it's treated as a super foreign weird place when like we've been to the moon.
Yeah, it's like
Did
I don't
you
know if
wonder
there
what?
gets to be a more exotic location than the edge of the universe and the moon.
Yeah.
I love Ardenvel trying to introduce somebody and they're just not there.
Sorry. It's just so different here. I can't help but want to explore.
Well, while you were exploring, your candidate came to us. This is her, the adventurer you crossed the seas to meet.
Ooh, you weren't exaggerating. It's plain she's no ordinary woman. I'm Wukla.
That's why so far
Favorite to
Wuklamat's
be drawn
writing
to
is just
Twilight.
like that perfect edge of overly open and blunt. It's very funny.
I am so mad how cool they are. Like, I
Yeah.
want to make a female Rothgar so bad.
Tuli Yolol.
It's Tural's governing nation. The capital bears the same name.
I'll get to the point. I want you to come with me to my homeland.
Given the magnitude of the request, perhaps you should explain why you're making it?
Of course. Soon, an event of great import will be held in Tural. The Rite of Succession. Taking the form of a contest, it will determine who next ascends the throne. As daughter to its present keeper, I will
Was
participate.
it these shores?
And I
Wuklamat?
have every intention
It
of
was
winning.
elsewhere, but okay.
I was searching for champions to join me when Erenville told me about you. A mighty warrior who knows no fear, who sweeps aside terrible fiends as if they were reeds, who flew to the edge of existence and saved our star.
Ardenvel being like, why you gotta repeat what I said about the Warrior of Light right in front of the Warrior of Light?
Every
She
every
asked who
guy in
Eorzea's
this
greatest
scene has
hero
been
was.
sassed hard
And
by
so I told
Wuklamat
him.
so far.
Much more.
Both of them.
I'm so excited.
Now you know why. You'll come to Tural, yes?
Wait, let's all just slow down. Wuklamat,
did the hunting.
was it? You claim to be
The
of
hunt scene
royal
on Crystal is a
family,
mess,
but
Wuklamat.
is it not the Mamulja?
You don't want any part of this.
Tulihyolal is a nation of many peoples. Not only the Mamulsha, as some across the seas are quick to assume. That said, its present ruler is a Mamulsha, and one blessed with two heads besides. He's also my father. Not by blood, obviously, but he raised me as his own, and that's what matters.
Well, we've got mystery
So that is the
parents.
way of it. My apologies if I was indelicate.
Oh man, not the Graha sad ears.
Hardly. I
Oh,
know
shit.
little about your land, and nothing about your parentage. But in my eagerness, I've gotten ahead
Motion
of myself.
capture.
I can't expect you to agree on the spot when we've only just met. If you have any questions,
It feels
I'll do my
weird to
best
see
answer them. Just know, though,
Characters in this
that
game
if it's
interact with
adventure
each
you
other.
seek,
It does.
far
It
worse than
does
come with
feel
me.
weird.
Usually we just stand and talk so often.
Yeah.
No, this is only a rumor. But apparently, the contest will involve the fabled city
This is
of
only a
gold
rumor
and
said
the
right before
legendary
something that is
beast,
definitely a fact.
Valyarmanda. Tell me that doesn't pique your interest.
You have my complete attention.
The details of the contest have yet to be announced, but the rumors come from someone involved in the preparations, so I'd say there's more than a grain of truth to them.
I advise you not to put much store by these rumors. Golden cities are not but a dreamer's fancy.
Says the dreamer who was bent on finding one when he was a child. Just because you failed doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Arvel is so over this conversation.
I told you, they both get sassed.
To grandfather.
No wonder everyone loves Wukdamat.
Regardless of what the contest may entail, it'll be no simple thing. If I'm to triumph, I'll need capable and dependable companions. So let's go on a hunt together. There's no better way to get acquainted.
I'm also morbidly curious what the Twitch auto caption will make of my accent and the name Wukdamat.
Yeah, true.
It can't make out when I say normal things.
The game is afoot.
Oh, she be glowing. Upon boarding the ship, several cutscenes will play in
Already?
Yep. In addition, you will be required to participate in battle. I kind of figured that.
Yeah, you said that she's got the glow,
she be glowing.
which I assumed was the duty glow.
Yeah. They also position her like right under a street lamp, so I'm like, that's at least good framing.
It cuts to Kryl thinking, and I'm just in my head, I'm just like thinking about drawing.
Think about them paints.
How can I make my painting? How can I paint violence?
I feel like local Lamont might have an idea. She just sees a polar bear. It's like, I would like to eat this.
Oh, not first name Abso, last name Lootly. Oh, man. It's funny, there's been a lot of talk on like 14 Twitter going around of like people saying that Dawn Trail feels like it's gonna be Stormblood 2.0 or like Stormblood 2, like Stormblood again.
Yeah, just given the apparent like North Tyrol, South Tyrol split, as it were.
Yeah.
I think they're like jumping from, you know, Stormblood having the Doma Jirabanya split.
Yeah, but it's funny because it's like half of it's like people being like, man, it's gonna be like Stormblood 2, and the other half is like, man, it's gonna be like Stormblood 2. I'm the second one of those. Fucking love Stormblood.
I'm like, Stormblood 2? Eureka too.
Oh no.
Eureka in space.
Oh god. Oh, I forgot about all the weird space shit they talked about at the Japanese
Yeah, I have
fan
no
fest.
idea what to expect of that.
Poor Wooklamot's like, I don't want to get another ship. I just got here. Let us begin.
From here, we must walk.
So much ice. It rivals even Yogg-Tural.
The water in this ice area looks fucking dope.
Oh, a white bear. I wonder
Good
what
water.
it tastes like.
Wooklamot, please stop trying to eat
Remember,
my fauna.
we're here to deal with creatures that have been deemed an unacceptable danger.
You're not from Charlotte.
Do not
It's not
attack
yours.
anything else unprovoked.
It's mine, Huffin. I saved this entire planet.
You know what? Fair.
I know. I know.
Argument. Are we just redoing the dungeon?
So this is the isle where Eva literally
That's what I was
bursts
wondering. I was like,
forth.
maybe.
Aye.
They're like,
The
you're
Isle
gonna
of
do a
Ham.
trust, goddammit.
The geysers
You're
lie deep
doing it.
inland, however.
You really are knowledgeable.
Except it's an incomplete trust because Erenvel won't fight.
I doubt
What a
your
time to be
brother
a
managed to come
pacifist,
out this way.
Aaronville.
He's like to have toured facilities like Labyrinthos, however.
They don't teach
The great
juniors
big
how to
cavern
kick
under the
ass. Come
city.
on.
It's amazing that they could make a sky down there complete with a sun.
This brother of yours, he has been to Charlian.
It
Yes.
is kind of like a
Carlos, my
trust.
second older brother.
You've got
And until recently, he
Wooklamot
was
is a
studying
tank.
in the city.
Graha's a healer. I'm a DPS, and then the other DPS is fucking useless.
He went
It's just like
on
Party
and on
Finder.
about technological amusements. It made me want to come here too one day. And so I did. I think I understood something of how he felt when I set foot in his beloved studium.
He went to the studio. Your brother must be quite a scholar. But I wonder, like you, he'd be royalty, yes? With such a personage coming to Charlian to receive an education would surely have caused a stir, yet I recall nothing of the sort.
He consulted with the head of the studium beforehand, that his identity might remain secret. Being Mikote, he had no trouble blending in. He's adopted like me, you see.
Damn, she got a Makote brother. That's crazy.
Adopted family.
One time, though, he almost let it slip to a professor. It was all he could do to parry the barrage of questions.
Having no shortage of questions myself, I can imagine.
Ask whatever you like. I don't mind. But I maintain hunting together is the best way to get to know someone.
The researchers should be up ahead. Let's find them and learn what we can.
Hunting together is the best way to get to know someone. Warrior of Light responds, you want to go kill a god? I hunt gods. If I say the word primal, what does that mean to you?
Well, as like the first trust character who actually would Walpole.
The researchers should be just ahead.
Like she'd just go ham
There.
on
building
the
to
Isle of Ham.
northeast.
So, ordinarily harmless creatures have grown savage.
Don't know what's got them riled up, but I'll take down any that thinks to try me. Right, let's hunt our fill.
look. I'm gonna have to figure out how to address Wookabot in an exasperated tone. Because I feel like this is gonna keep happening.
I like how Aaronvale's standing around like he's a fucking
Someone's in trouble.
supervisor.
Yeah, taste my ass.
He's like, I would cast Bizarra here. Hey, shut up.
These animals are usually so docile.
These animals are usually so docile. Yeah, that's why we're here.
That is the situation we've been called about.
You really are famous.
And for good reason, as you'll soon see for yourself.
Hey, I didn't get into this for the popularity contest.
I'm not here for the popularity contest, but I
Quite
am
an
winning.
interesting contraption you've
I
got
am
here.
winning it.
Is that our petitioner? Let's go and have a chat.
Concerned researcher.
I'll handle this. What's ill?
What the hell?
Is that all?
Well,
Come
all
on,
right.
let's pick up the creature's trail.
Is Wookalamat like a warrior?
Yeah,
Okay.
These claw
I was
marks.
just trying to think of anything that
I've
uses
seen her like
axes.
before.
yeah, no, you can tell she's a warrior because she uses an axe and has anger issues.
It's starting to feel like a proper hunt.
Tattered plumage.
Feathers. But did they belong to the predator or the prey?
So, how do you prefer our prey? Roasted or raw?
You presume it's even safe to eat?
So many strange plants you have here.
Still fresh. Whatever this beast, it cannot be far.
Ah! Got jump scared. You smoking a cigarette, Arnvale? Like,
He's a gleaner. He's not a combat class. He's a fucking botanist.
still.
The only casting he's doing is down by the lake.
Who knows?
He and Matsuya can get along.
And they've got one.
Let's head back and report what we found.
What did we find? Plumage and poop?
Plumage and poop.
Lamotte's just here for her own adventure.
Powerful wings and razor-sharp talons. Worthy prey.
Oh shit, the fake out. Is that a toucan?
Ah! What is that thing?
Oh god.
It speaks?
It's heading towards the falls.
I'll stay with the researchers. The creature, I leave to you.
Oh, you're not gonna come fight Arabelle? I'm shocked.
Come, Woklamat.
Right.
Be.
Just so we're clear, I wasn't startled by the beast earlier. It caught me by surprise, that's all.
Forgive me, but I failed to see a difference.
Oh, we can
I'm
still attack.
getting hungry. Let's be done with this so we can eat.
Got done with a mechanic, and then I see Woklamat do a sucker punch.
Think you're clever, huh?
I'm like, oh, I can
Rip
attack
off
now.
that beak and roast you on a spit.
Defeat the giant colibri.
Big Bird. Defeat Big Bird.
Big Bird, I'm here for your ass.
Although you like bird, I'm going to have the last laugh. Oh, I'm going to enjoy sinking my teeth into you. Ah, shut up already, you blasted bird!
On the list of fights in this game that would be the funniest to kill the Warrior of Light, I think it might be this one.
Yeah.
Look out!
Just got introduced to like a new character, a new land,
Yeah.
and you die to a
You're-
big fucking bird.
Established God Slayer.
Such an enormous
Yeah.
Universe Saver.
Saver of the
Big
universe. Big bird that just talks shit at you. takes you out.
Good. Quickly, gather together.
Turns out it was the emotional factor that all those other fights were missing. They didn't know how to taunt you.
What?
That was too close.
Steady now.
That'd be a fucked up mechanic in an actual fight.
Yeah.
A stack marker that like goops you, and then someone has to break you free.
Which would mean that someone has to not be in the stack mark. Oh, I can almost see this starting to become like a savage mechanic.
Where it's like 7 people have to do the stack for it to be survivable, but if all 8 do it, then there's nobody to break you free.
Oh yeah, that could be a way to do it. I was thinking like maybe one person gets a different buff. They can get out of it or something. Just at random. But it makes like the 7 idea makes more sense.
Yeah.
It's a sort of thing that would definitely wipe a party the first time, and that's very savage of them.
Spread out, everyone!
Stop doing these. He's right behind me, isn't he?
He's right behind me, isn't he? What? Oh! I forgot that you asked me to do this sometimes. I must save my comrades. I mean, Woklamat, I've only just met her. She'll be fine.
Thank you.
I freed her and she immediately like went to attack and stand in
Yeah.
melee. Calm down, Woklamat.
It's like I gotta sucker punch this bitch.
Oh, is that what you mentioned before?
Yeah.
Clip the wings.
That was hardly a tickle.
I like how the constant AoE is going through this phase. It's just called tantrum.
That's pretty good.
Full-fledged tantrum.
Try this.
Are you gonna do cool limit break again? Nope, it's a different limit break.
Nothing to it. We have you now, you loud mouth.
Point of order is not the warrior limit break. That's bespoke.
I was thinking she had like her own limit break.
Oh no.
Because it pops up the limit break blue AoE thing.
I think that's like one of the warrior super gap closer, but over animated, as it were.
Fruit Loop sucks. I don't know.
And I have barely limbered up.
It was a terrible foe, but no match for your axe.
Straight to the name, huh? Okay.
Or my sword. Say my sword.
Only to be expected. You were pretty impressive yourselves. I was right to invite you on a hunt.
You want to go get a beer? We'll come out. Oh shit.
What a curious bird that was.
I told you, he's right behind me, isn't he?
Yeah.
Don't grow so big or use such dirty tricks.
Fucking camera.
Aye, dirty and despicable. Otherwise, I could have easily.
Woklamat stepped straight out of a Saturday morning cartoon to be
Yeah,
in our party.
absolutely. She
Leave
is a
this to
samurai
me.
pizza cat.
Oh shit! She figured out how to draw! We did it!
Cryle!
All right,
I am
Arnvale, it's your turn to learn how
sorry
to
to have kept
be
you all waiting.
violent.
She arrived as I was seeing the researchers to safety. It was all I could do to keep up with
We're
her
going
after
to
I
take your
explained
axe
what
and give
happened.
you a larger axe.
So this is what you meant by seeing to preparations?
After hearing of the contest, I thought how wonderful it would be to join you. In coming here, I wanted to demonstrate my skill at arms to Woklamat. Alas, it seems I missed most of the action.
That was amazing. The piece didn't stand a chance.
I'm glad to have been of service.
May I ask what inspired this change?
You will recall the time you descended to the ethereal sea in search of Heidelin. Recognizing that my skills were inadequate, I chose to provide support from afar, rather than join you.
Every time someone in this game says, you will recall, I feel like I'm taking a quiz I didn't study for.
It was the same when you set forth for Ultima Thule. How it pained me to stay behind again and again. That's what inspired this change. Ever
Anytime
since
someone
the
says
final
you will
days were
recall,
averted,
I just think
I've
how
used every
the writing
spare
advice have
moment
never
to
used
hone
the
my
as you know
craft.
structure.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, well, they're not using the phrase, so...
As you all have adapted your methods to suit the circumstances, I started by considering how I might best contribute.
This Pictomancer manhand is absolutely insane looking.
And after much
I can't wait to see what
deliberation,
Pictomancer raid gear
I
looks like.
arrived at my answer.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably going to be fairly similar to what they showed at the FanFest. Because it tends to be... Well, no,
With
for,
the
the
show the
job
high
clear is
levels or
like...
like
passed
the
down
entry
by
level
the
gear?
legendary Archon realm.
Yeah, the high level will end up being kind
Pictomancy.
of similar. That kind of happened with Sage, where the starting gear was
As I recall,
rough, and then
you have embraced
your capstone
versatility
gear
to
was
effectively
fancy.
complement
Yeah, starting gear is like a
certain
robe.
someone's style.
Yeah. Or
What
however,
I
the Reaper
do is
stuff, like
much
the
the
starter
same.
gear was
Like
black
you,
rags,
I don't
and then
want to
the
be left
capstone gear was
behind.
stylish rags.
You are a Reaper.
Yeah, it's the aesthetic, but
I must say, you appear to be especially keen on being involved in the ritual of succession. Is there any particular reason?
I'm bored out of my mind.
yeah.
I'm sick of Baldesia.
Yes, there is. This letter from Tuli Yolal.
Sick of this humdrum life of adventure and
It was
academia.
addressed
I want
my
to go paint.
I
grandfather
forgot Cryo got the
Earth
Smash
and
invitation.
turned up among the
Yeah.
students' archives. The ink was faded, so I couldn't fully make out the sender's name. Galul, someone.
Last day, we got 1,000 pounds of
Jaja.
Calibur meat to
That's my
offload before
father,
it goes
The
bad.
Dawn servant.
My father, the
but-
Dawn Servant.
Dawn Servant.
That's
Yep,
a fucking dope ass
that's the title.
title, man.
What does the letter say?
While much of it isn't legible, it appears to be a request to investigate the Golden City.
A request to investigate the Golden City.
This
From the
bird
Dawn
meat
Servant
looks like
himself.
pork chops.
Well, well. Seems it made
I was
It is
gonna
also
say-
extremely animated.
I was gonna say that. Well, it makes sense, and then I thought about it. I was like, wait, that doesn't make sense. What the fuck?
Yeah, no. It should be
Why
like
would it be
giant
like
turkey
pork?
drumsticks.
Yeah, it should be like turkey.
Being a member of the royal family, it was my hope that you could confirm the authenticity of this letter.
I can say for a fact that my father didn't write this. Given how culturally diverse Tuliyollal is, it was decided some time ago that a common language was needed. But instead of elevating an existing tongue and its speakers above all others, we looked to those widely spoken overseas and created an altogether new one. The similarities to your common tongue also make it quite easy to communicate in these situations, no? This letter, however, is entirely in Eorzean. If Father had written this, it would have been in Turali. And what's more, it bears a wax seal. We don't bother with them.
It is something I should be remembering.
I can't believe Wuklamat is just shitting all over Kryle's dreams right now.
So the letter is fraudulent, then?
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. My father's signature is genuine, as far as I can tell, so perhaps he simply dictated it.
Being a fucking Monster Hunter character right now.
I see.
God,
Oh,
I'm
thank
so
you
mad
for the
that
confirmation.
they made
It
Final Fantasy
seems my
Explorers
grandfather indeed
and
had
then
dealings with Tuliola.
never returned to the idea of making a Final Fantasy Monster Hunter game.
Yeah.
The game's just stuck on the freaking DS.
I can't help but be curious as to what exactly
It's such
he
an
was
obvious,
doing
easy,
there.
good concept.
Yeah. They've barely, like, they've done some crossover, but even that's not a ton. I just want
In
more
order
Final
to help
Fantasy
us
games.
decide
Here's
on
what
a
I
course
want.
of action.
This is
We
actually-
don't want to play.
Mind if I
We don't
asked
want to
you
play
some
Final Fantasy
questions
Explorers. We
about
want to play
your
Final
home?
Fantasy Explorers 2.
Right. I want to play Final Fantasy Explorers. I'll be real. The toxic truth is that whatever Fortnite is doing in terms of like being a metaverse thing is what I want Final Fantasy to do. I just want all my games to be Final Fantasy games. I was gonna say I want a Final Fantasy rhythm game, and then I remembered that I own a Final Fantasy
Yes,
rhythm game.
you have one. It exists.
It's really good. I just wish I could get the calibration to feel right.
By all means.
I have come to like the mix
After all,
of
learning
fantasy
about
and
one another
sci-fi
was
that
the purpose
Final
of his
Fantasy
hunt.
just so willingly does.
Yes. It's what drove me crazy back in the day when people would be like, "Oh, you like fantasy games? You should play Elder Scrolls." And I was like, "Where's the spaceships? Where's the crystals? Like, if I'm not getting in a spaceship powered by a crystal to go to space, why am I here?"
We can talk while feasting on this fellow. I, for one, am starving.
But I actually did really like Oblivion, and I think it's because Oblivion has a lot of that like otherworldly type stuff. Because like half of Oblivion is Oblivion Gates, which is basically just going into hell, which is fucking cool.
Yeah.
We're
Like what if
eating
we took
that.
classic fantasy RPGs, you know, your pen and paper Dungeons and Dragons kind of stuff, and then cross it over with Doom.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, I loved Oblivion, and I've tried at least 3 times to play Skyrim, and I still have never finished it because it doesn't have any of those hooks.
I haven't tried Skyrim because I don't want to sit down and figure out the mods that I need to make Skyrim interesting to me.
That's fair. I really liked playing it in VR though. Like just being able to.
I'm sorry. I'm remembering that clip of you playing in VR, going back and fighting your horse just face planted.
Yes. The jank is so funny in VR.
Yes.
And it's just like it's still like one of the only games that's just like I don't want to use this in like as somewhat to like deride other VR games, but it's like it's still one of the only real full game experiences in VR.
Yeah.
Because it's just Skyrim. It's not like Skyrim on rails. It's not Skyrim, but it's fucking Skyrim. Like, it's that game. And it's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I saw some commercial for some Assassin's Creed VR game, and the, like, promotional comments, like, praising the game, all have this undertone of, it almost feels like a real video game.
Yeah.
Like, it almost feels like a real Assassin's Creed game. It's like, if it's VR, like, yeah, it's not going to be a real game. Like,
yeah,
that's kind of an indictment of your format.
Yeah. It was like playing Call of the Mountain, the Horizon one.
Mm-hmm.
The whole time I was just like, these do look like pork chops. What the fuck?
Come.
Yeah.
Let's enjoy the bounty of our first outing
The
together.
whole time I was like, this is fun. I like this, but I want to just be playing Horizon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want an open world where I can explore and do the dinosaur stuff.
Yes. Also, speaking of RPG jank, one of the clips that I have in my pre-roll is I'm like at the start of some RPG that was just like bunny hopping to try to move faster, and then just rocket off into space.
This is fantastic.
Because collision bugged out or something. And I only realized as I was tidying up my Steam library that I was playing Risen, which is actually very funny in hindsight.
This is the second use of dramatic anime lines in this patch.
Wooglamon is so fucking extra. She's absurd. And you have to be extra in Final Fantasy XIV to get described as extra.
This? Oh, it smells spicy.
Oh, come now. Since when did you become so soft? It's not like we don't have spicy food in Tural, too.
This is the best cutscene in the game.
Yep.
According to Dickon, intensely hot dishes have become popular in Razadhan after a traveler ordered a curry with several times the usual amount of spice.
Several times the usual amount of spice. Do you ever watch? Have you ever seen the Keith Lee food reviews?
No.
So he's former MMA fighter who now does like food reviews on TikTok. Extremely popular. Like, got so popular on TikTok that like now when he reviews a thing, he kind of has to be careful about what he says.
Oh yeah.
Because like if he's
I'm now aware of my influence, kind of.
Yes,
kind of stuff.
Like most of his videos now is just like him trying his best to be honest, but still, or to still be honest, but also like, hey, I'm not gonna tell you where this place is.
Oh yeah, yep.
And yada yada yada. So he does it like when he takes a bite of something and he really likes it. It makes he edits it so it like slows down and it does like a like
Yep.
the exact same noise that it made when she bit into the nacho. Made me think of it.
So he started offering the same in order to please the growing Harnish population here in Sharlayan.
I half expected her like to turn red from the bottom up.
Yep, classic Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
It's nothing I can't handle.
Your boorish manners reflect.
Sorry,
poorly
double
on the both
fisting
of us.
pork chops is Monster
I
Hunter.
wish you
She's
would
just
consider
Monster
restriction.
Hunter.
Double
now.
fisting pork chops to remove the spice from your mouth.
Yes.
It's even more insane.
Also, she's basically a cat.
I swear, sometimes it feels like you open your mouth only to criticize.
That is such a dig. I'm screenshotting that and posting it on Twitter just to be like, that's Twitter.
Oh, yes.
Sometimes it feels like you turn on your computer only to criticize.
Would I be correct in assuming you've known each other for a long time?
3 hours.
I thick as thieves since we were little.
I beg to differ. She is a long-standing acquaintance. Nothing more.
Thanks, Arnville.
I see.
All this time you were from Tural. Oh, would that I had known sooner. There's so much I'd like to ask.
You and everyone else. I've kept it quiet so as to avoid the endless interrogations.
Well, if he's going to be a miser, I'll be happy to tell you about our homeland instead.
Wooklematch just double fist in pork chop bird. And then Arnville's sitting there with like fork and knife, hasn't even touched it.
Absolute odd couple energy.
Since ancient
Love
times,
it.
many peoples have called Tural home, and they've been fighting each other for nearly as long. The fighting finally stopped some 80 years ago, when the reigning Dawn Servant unified the disparate communities and founded a new nation.
And that's how Tuliolal came to be.
Since then, we've enjoyed an era of uninterrupted peace. But my father is getting old, and he wishes to relinquish the throne to a worthy successor. One who can preserve his legacy. Including myself, there are 4 claimants to the throne. But while we all have the right to participate, one among us cannot be allowed to rule.
A man who is too ambitious by half. Word of the Garlean Empire's collapse has reached Tural. While most are simply relieved, he sees weakness to exploit and would lead our armies across the seas on a campaign of conquest.
After everything my father has done to give us peace, he would drag us back into war. I can't allow it. No matter what, I must win this contest.
I understand your reasons. But this being an event that will dictate the course of your nation's future, is it appropriate for outsiders like us to be involved?
Being quizzed? I
It's
feel like I'm
more than
being
appropriate.
quizzed.
The Dawn Servant
I didn't
himself
consent to being
expressly
quizzed.
As you
encourages it.
recall.
The ruler of Tural must navigate the intricacies of myriad cultures, and there's no better way to prove oneself qualified to do so than to work with foreign allies. That's why I sought you out. Through our hunt, I've confirmed that you're a warrior of considerable skill, but more importantly, one of good character as well. And so I ask you, will you lend me your strength and help me win the throne of Tulihualal?
Will you lend me your
You
strength?
don't need to decide right this moment,
I'm retired.
but I will need you if I'm to triumph over the competition. I'll stay here as long as I can while waiting for your answer.
In that case, allow us to prepare a room for you at the Baldessian Annex.
That's very kind of you. Oh, and one more thing. Once we finish eating, would you mind if I took the rest of the meat?
Oh no, the kids want to come to Fantasy America too.
Fantasy America. Damn. We've known Wooklamat for less than a day, and she's like, yeah, I'll take the leftovers. We're good. I feel like Wooklamat's gonna get like some dope ass third act sequence in Dawn Trail, and I'm gonna pop
Yeah.
off. All right, I gotta take a quick stretch break, and we'll.
Okay. I'm just finishing up already. It has been an hour already, sheesh. Tales and the Music Maker?
Yo, what the fuck? All right.
They do be making video games. New voice.
The whole story is in the expansion, dude. Gotta wait for it.
Always getting philosophical. Not imagine Lamont ever being philosophical.
Never.
Never.
Third act, she just becomes Emmett Selk. All right, let's get back to it. Just the thought of burying myself in books is making me feel sleepy. Argabell, what's up? Karate was like, yeah, suck it up. We're going to the fucking library. Oh, do they add Hilda stuff too?
Yep.
Damn.
And the final tier of the relic weapons.
The Manderville
Yep.
makes sense.
And a couple other side story quest things, but I actually did those earlier today. It's like Island Sanctuary and stuff.
Oh,
It's like-
yeah.
It's neat, but it's you're watching a show.
Are you familiar? I think we've talked about them before. The Sonic fan dubs.
Are we talking about like I miss my wife tales kind of
Yes, that one.
Sonic fan? Okay, yes.
So the organizer of that Snapcube, she got into 14 recently.
Something. Why am I surprised? Yeah, I would have figured she'd already be into 14.
Maybe she already was. I think
Yeah.
I want to say that she hadn't played it until Endwalker, but I might be wrong.
Yeah.
Either way, she has a long like Endwalker video of her playing like literally the last 7 hours of it, basically. Just like, here, I was gonna make a video out of this, but here's just my raw reaction to everything. This game's awesome. Go play it. Like, this is basically what it was. She was watching. She did a watch along of the Japanese Fan Fest, and just very excited about everything. It gets to that ending shot right before Wook Lamont arrives, and she's like, "Oh, that was so much. I'm so exhausted. I don't have any more of those in me." And then Wook Lamont shows up, and she's like, "Oh my!" Just immediately back to full energy. As no name existed for it in the common tongue, I took the liberty of naming it Blue Magic. Well, damn.
Yeah. So it's the running thing with Martin. Like, this is definitely Martin that wrote this.
From the Blue Mage
it's like-
quest line?
Yeah, from the Blue Mage quest lines, where it's like, I am trying to be respectful. I simply don't know how. That is just the vibe he gives, where he genuinely cares. He genuinely wants to do good, but he's an idiot.
That's tremendous. Faded poem.
I'm also just having a moment with Arabelle and the City of Gold stuff, and like having watched Zully the Witch's various videos on Elden Ring, like all of the characters that are associated with the Golden Order, they have golden eyes, even if you cannot see their face whatsoever. And Arabelle's eyes are golden. And I'm just, shit. I'm imagining we go to it's just laid down. There's just the Erd tree. Just stick it out in the middle of Tural.
Oh, God. I mean, there was that one picture.
Yeah.
That I was like, is that the fucking Erd tree in the background? Leather-bound book. The geopolitics of Heidelin.
Oh.
I want the GeoGuessr of Heidelin. She's over there.
That someone made an FF14 GeoGuessr.
That's so cursed. I want to play it. I want to play it so bad.
Let me see if it's still like. Is this it? Oh, it still exists, and it has an absolutely cursed cookie policy pop-up.
Oh my God! It's just getting better by the moment. Aor Guesser, get the fuck out of here. What is Nettlefy.app? Like, what the what is this? The cookie policy?
I know.
This is so advanced. It's got like animations and shit.
Yeah. Someone who knows how to do web dev and wants to do web dev.
This is fucking old Charlian. I'm just right now, I like immediately know where I am. The problem is I don't know where old Charlian is on a fucking map.
This dropped me in a shed in Raktika.
This is horrible stream quality. I'm just playing.
I'm doing it on my stream computer, yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucking doing it on my Mac. Like. It's in Dravania, right? In the hinterlands. Like, where in the hinterlands?
Also, you get the actual Endwalker credits now. The second one, because I did the GeoGuessr thing for Shadowbringers and Endwalker, and the second one is just a shower in Yulebor.
Your guess was 500 yalms from the correct location. I can't believe it gave it to me in yalms.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play that later.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think it'd be a fun points incentive. Just stop and do a game of Eorzea Guesser. Is this that same gazebo?
Meanwhile,
At the Fortress of Evil.
well, lives and lemons stuff. So.
Oh yeah, Fortress of some evil. These answers. Popitos. I have a new fondness, a newfound appreciation for them. The legendary city of gold.
Jerry, go. We were just there.
Oh, I'm being quizzed now. I learned about alpacas. Is there an alpaca mount in this game?
I don't think so, but I suspect there will be.
That's what I was gonna get at. Is that I'm certain that it's coming. Yo, it's the twins! Fancy and running into you two here. I basically live here.
Ah, does live here.
Yeah, true. Is Alfredo just running Garlean at this point?
He's trying to get out of it.
Like, we're like, what are you guys up to? And he's like, well, I just bartered a trade agreement with Razet-Han. And I'm like, what the fuck? You got an adventure to go on with me, pal. You better get out of this
You
responsibility.
better get out of those politics so you can come and get into these politics.
Exactly. You're in the wrong politics game right now, Alphino. I need you in my politics.
I appreciate this cutscene for reminding me just how short that guy is.
I wonder if the expansion will play at all in like any ideas of duality between them talking about like the northern area and the southern area kind of being separate, them talking about the Scions having different opinions and kind of splitting.
I don't know. I feel like there's enough threads there that they could go in that direction, but it also doesn't feel like aggressively aligned towards that.
It doesn't like it's definitely not like the mission statement, but it feels like
Yeah.
they might play with it a little bit at least, based on some of the setup.
Yeah, working against Urianger? Yes.
Working against Thancred, finally. Let us return to the annex.
Entry for really? Sometimes I forget that the is it the Unending Codex? Sometimes I forget that exists.
I need to show this website to customers whenever they're like, I don't do anything on my phone. I just browse the web. And I'm like,
This is the web.
this is the web now. Like, that doesn't mean anything. The web browser is like the #1 most intensive thing that you run on your phone and computer.
Yeah.
I literally have to close Firefox when I stream Yarg, otherwise it lags.
Yeah.
And they're like, "What's Yarg?" And I'm like, I don't want to get in this.
It's for pirates. It's a piracy thing.
It's a piracy. Yarg is very anti-piracy.
Why do they call it Yarg?
You know, it's a good question, actually.
Oh, it's just... Despite all that we've learned, I can't help but feel we've yet to hear the whole story.
Yeah, Graha, you think there might be more to this story?
What about you, my friend? Are you inclined to accept or
And there might
refuse
perhaps be
Wicklamat's request?
10 levels of experience worth to this story.
Yeah, you saying there may be some
Possibly
twists and turns?
6 dungeons, 3 trials. Like,
We didn't learn everything that needed to be learned in the span of a day. Yar's Revenge. Yar's Revenge is crazy.
I know that phrase, and I know nothing about that game.
That game is kind of it's kind of sick and completely impenetrable. Like, once you know how to play it, it's actually pretty rad. But you would never be able to figure it out without a manual. And maybe even with a manual. It's on the Atari. Like, there's a lot of imagination going on there. I'd rather not get involved in politics. Too late for that,
Yeah.
Warrior of Light. I hate to break it to you.
Late.
We've been entrenched for hundreds of hours.
Yeah.
I thought you might say that.
I would have liked the response to just be, I never
With an
say no to a
intrepid
new
attitude
adventure,
such
or
as yours,
never say no to a new
I believe
adventure.
all shall be well.
like hell yeah, or I physically can't stop myself.
Yeah, yeah. I never say no to a new adventure, and I never say no to a new adventure in brackets sad.
Be it the contest or something else, there will be many trials for you to overcome at your destination. But in the course of seeing new lands and meeting new people, you'll surely find a way forward.
That's
That's what
for
adventurers
this less
do.
than a year thing.
Is it not?
It's not Earth. Its notion of the length of the year are different. Years just be long, like that. It's cool.
Such a journey would be the envy of many a scholar.
It's like when I was a child and tried to make
Distant
Santa
as it
Claus
is,
make sense with
Tural
time
remains
zones.
largely unknown to us.
thought you were gonna say
There are
time
meager
travel.
records to be found in Numenon.
I mean, it
No,
would make
time
sense.
tra-
It
time
would make
travel's
sense
not
with time travel.
Time travel's not realistic, but using time zones to your advantage, that's totally plausible. For a
The experiences to be
man
had.
flying by
All the
reindeer.
things you might hear, feel, and think. It's enough to
Look
stir
back
you
in your
to the
life and realize
core.
you were just insufferable.
What?
Because I do.
Life is a series of journeys, my friend, and there's no telling what awaits us on the long road.
Graha, you talk a lot.
But what's important is to be true to yourself
philosophical
as
from
you
time to
walk
time.
it.
This scene, but we just body swap Graha and Wicklamat.
Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the
You
end of
don't.
one
She will not be
and step
philosophical.
forward into another.
She is not capable of that.
I'm gonna cameo Wicklamat's voice actor to read
Oh, there's
this.
an idea. I have a matter to attend to at the Agora. Please, go on inside.
I mean, she
join you
only give
shortly.
it her all is a thing.
Oh, I'm
She
sure.
would totally do it.
I don't know. Cameo's still such a weird thing to me. Like, there's nothing weird and dirty or icky about it, but it feels weird and dirty and icky to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's only as weird and dirty and icky as like what you use it for.
Yeah, I suppose.
You know, like there's nothing like the
Why is Sacred spying on me? I'm sorry.
because he's Thancred.
Fair.
Like when they had Dikembe Mutombo congratulate the winner of the free enterprise. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's building upon an in-joke. But that is a wholesome application of Cameo. Because it was a wholesome context. And it was funny because Dikembe Mutombo had no idea what was going on.
Destination.
Scales like a beat.
I'm just imagining my Warrior of Light standing there staring at the map and just being like, I don't know what the fuck this says.
I never learned to read.
I never learned how to understand pictures.
You have the look of someone who's made up their mind. Go on then. Let's hear it.
I just want to fight things. I wish to boldly go where I've never gone before. Shut up, Warrior of Light.
Like, how much do you want to lead into the Star Trek element? I chose the Star Trek line.
Excellent. You'll be compensated for your troubles, of course. But I dare say your time in Tural be its own reward.
This new music?
Didn't notice any new music, but it might be.
You're not planning to leave without us, are you?
Oh my god, the fucking twins found us.
Yeah.
Alphino, Alize, what are you two doing here?
Where else did, like, because this is the Final Fantasy theme that they're playing.
We happened to cross paths at Numenor earlier.
This might be
you see,
like...
and I told them
Yeah, there are a
about
few
what-
versions of Final Fantasy theme that get used. For like, you're going on an adventure.
It's been played before.
It's
okay.
Final Fantasying time.
And when we fortuitously
It
met
plays so
again at the
rarely that
Agora
it always
now,
catches me off guard.
They expressed an interest in meeting our visitor.
It's just one of those games. It's kind of like 6 where it plays the Final Fantasy theme and I'm like, oh right, this is a Final Fantasy game. Play at the end of Endwalker, I probably cried.
You must be the twins who are sneaking after Erenville as toads.
2.0. Yeah, it might have been what they used in, like, towards the end of ARR as well. Because they had, that triumphant moment of we did great, everything's cool, and then the banquet.
This is how Wookalamont knows the twins.
100 things about
That
us
is
you
how
could have
Wookalamont knows
told
the twins.
her,
It's very
and
good.
You chose that.
Yeah, we already did
The
MSQ.
fucking jump scared zoom in on Alize.
First impressions last.
The pouty face.
'Tis an honor and a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. Alphino Leveilleur at your service, and this is my sister Alize.
Oh no, let's not do that. I really can't stand titles. So, you want to participate in the contest too, is
I
that right?
want that axe. It does look badass.
Indeed we do. We've been assisting with the rebuilding effort in Garlemald.
An existent
Yet
one.
while
in the
progress
game.
is being made,
Or if
the
it's
question remains of how the nation might reconcile with its
Newcastle or
neighbors.
something.
We believe there is much we might learn from Tuliolo, a nation founded on unity. And in return for this honor, we
Well,
would
this is a
spare
Vanderbilt
no
quest.
effort in
Yep.
supporting your claim.
So in case you forgot.
Very merry,
Tremendous.
I say. And I'd be keen to learn about Eorzea and Garlemald from you as well.
Having recruited so many committed and capable allies, I presume you have no need for my continued assistance?
You know,
Yep.
now that I
In
think
case you
about it,
forgot.
now that I think about it, I actually kind of love that the male Vieira, like, most popular male Vieira? Like, there's no other male Viera that we really interact with other than Aaronvale, right?
Yeah, he's like the MSQ one. It's him, and then there's like one with the Sage job storyline,
Oh,
and that's
okay.
kind of it.
Yeah, I really like that the male Viera introduced the female Hrothgar to the team.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Like, it's just a cool way to tie that all together.
Nonsense. Like I told you before, you're indispensable.
Quest.
They're strong, aye, but strangers to our land. They need someone to guide them, to point out the dangers.
Oh yeah, I'm still
spare
really.
them grisly deaths.
They didn't talk about it at the Japanese Fan Fest, I don't think, but that area that has like 2 zones, one above and one below. The jungle area, more or less.
Wait, which one?
I can't think of anyone better suited to that task
They
than
talked
you.
about at
What's
the
more,
American Fan Fest,
despite
there was an
your
area that was
assertions,
like
I know
really
you
dense
haven't given
jungle
up on the city
that
of
had
gold.
a zone above and zone below the like jungle overhang, I think. Maybe I made that up, I don't know. I don't think I did though.
Because that almost describes Thavnair, like in terms of how it wound up being laid out. But you could also be just like I don't remember the initial. This is a Manderville quest, in case you forgot.
There's a lot of Manderville happening over there. It sounds
I'm
like.
extremely Manderville right now.
As I recall,
Like
Cryon,
the initial
you were the
zones,
first to state your
I
desire to
do
visit
not have them
Trial.
separated in my head yet. Like Heritage
Perhaps
Found,
I was.
that's distinctive. I know what that is.
Still,
Why am I
can't
Yakuza
help
now?
But worry about being away just when our order
that comes
is
out, like,
going to find its feet
A
again.
week and a half.
Yeah. But the other, like, the first batch of zones. So it's solution 9. Not solutions. Yeah. It vaguely resembles 7. In, like, it being Midgary.
You have nothing
Until
to
you
worry
get in
about.
there and it's Cyberpunk 2077.
I haven't forgotten how you held the fort while I set off to explore Alzadal's legacy.
Was
It's only fair
someone
that I
someone
return
commenting
the favor.
about the
Pray,
upgraded
leave
relic
the students
weapons
to
and the
Ojica
designs
and
and
me.
not liking them in
But-
Razatan, and everyone was just like, maybe you don't have taste.
Maybe you don't have days.
But I'm just saying, like, it made me think about, clashing the fantasy and the sci-fi stuff, and a part of my brain just went, just imagine
want to
if we
retrace your
go to
grandfather's
Solution
steps,
9,
don't you?
go to this
This is a rare
super
opportunity.
sci-fi
I insist
cyberpunk
that you
setting,
seize it.
and everyone there is dressed like they're in the French Revolution. Like total, and like Louis the 14th is just standing there and nobody says a thing.
Yeah, let's do it.
No, not touched on at all. Like that's just the style.
Thank you.
Well, looks like it's settled. I'm counting.
That feels
on
like
you
the
all.
Final Fantasy
Help
way
me
to
win
do
the
it.
throne.
Hell yeah.
We already had Yule War. Shut up.
Damn.
I suppose now is a good time to show you what I spent a small fortune on at the Agora. There. This, my friends, is the latest map of the world, created to celebrate our friendship with the Loperids. Cast your eyes west of Sharlayan, for there it lies.
Celebrate our friendship with the Loporits. Wooklamot's like, the who?
The site of your next
Oh yeah,
great
the
adventure.
tribal capstone
Tural.
quest exists as well. I didn't look at that one yet.
Nothing beats the FanFest pan to the left to show the rest of the world.
Yeah. it is a bit of don't think about it too hard because Tyrell is so much closer to Eorzea than
Space. I agree.
Shirogane is.
Oh.
like Fantasy America is so much closer than Fantasy Japan.
We did it. We beat Final Fantasy 14.
Congratulations. Yeah, but it's an ocean. Yeah, but it's an Ilsabard. It's a Garlemald. There are a number of things, and obviously, like, the better answer is that it's just a compressed version, and that's like the Pacific Ocean is massive, for example.
It's a big ocean.
Big ocean. Is Atheris round? Yes, we've seen it. We've gone outside. It is not a torus or a square. Character name, first name Regret, last name Dupree. Okay. Not nearly as funny as your name could have been.
T-Base? You gotta see the post that T-Base did in the Discord.
Yep.
Again, I don't want to get involved in politics. Too late.
Yeah. You know, you go along, if you're not entertained, hit the bricks.
Hit the bricks.
You know? Just walk out. Fuck, now I want to make that graphic.
Music in this game is so undefeated. This is... I think it put me near the... Is this near Dalamud? I don't remember where that is.
It took me a moment to realize that you were doing the GeoGuessr again.
Yeah, I am.
I was looking at the credits. I'm like, what are you talking? Oh, right.
Oh, I was actually really close. It put me in the fucking Labyrinthos. I'm like here.
So who is this guy? I don't know. He's a Manderville villain.
Manderville villain. Classic.
It's like, whatever. There's like a 70% chance it's Gilgamesh. Like, come on.
That is true.
He's inviting us into the Clone Wars. Like, whatever. I don't care.
Oh, I'm at this. Oh, this is that place. Okay. Where the fuck is Rogger's Reach?
Guys, like, the villain is like, I want you by my side. And I'm like, I refuse. Or, it's not a bad idea, actually.
You know, I've been thinking about this.
No, I'll refuse categorically and emphatically.
There we are. I'm like right here. 80 yalms from the correct location. Let's go. This is fucking Costa del Sol. Right, maybe it's not. But maybe it is. Listen, I want to let these credits play out, but if you're going to play the Razat Han music at me, I'm going to fucking leave. I've heard that music too much. Where is Costa del Sol?
It's on the coast. It's on the sunny coast.
That narrows it down.
Yeah. Well, it's not in the center. It's not in the cold.
No, it's not in Curtis.
Nope. I would love the irony of someone naming a spot in Curtis Costa del Sol. That would be very funny. Everything is infected with Final Fantasy IV. This patch sequence.
Oh, I think it's here.
Looks cool, at least.
Oh, this is Limsa.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, apparently we'll go to Final Fantasy IX from how everyone's describing it. So at least I won't know all the references that time.
Well, that is, what was it, Section 9 or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, that is a 9 reference.
Yeah.
So I definitely think we're getting some 9 fan service.
I think that's my main, like, annoyance, for lack of a better word, with all the FF4 stuff. It's just the fact that I know FF4 pretty damn well. So I know every reference. Whereas if I, like, played it when I was a kid and then, like, not come back to it and be like, wait, isn't that from? Oh, yeah! Over and over. Whereas I'm like, I know this thing. I know exactly what it does. I know its battle script.
All right. I couldn't find Costa del Sol, so I guessed a different spot. It was the Ruby. It was in the Ruby Sea. I wasn't even Costa del Sol. Damn, a client-side exception has occurred.
I don't know where that is in Eorzea.
Me neither. Anyway, we're skipping the rest of this credits. I've taken long enough.
Sounded like a raid wide, yep.
Did we do a fight over there?
Yeah, Ashura Q popped.
Meanwhile, Limsa Laminsa.
When does the next ship set sail?
Why is Estenian dressed in casual clothes?
May I ask your destination?
The north and east, I've already seen. I suppose I'll head west this time.
West, you say?
feeling I wanted to get away from all those.
You can't meanwhile a meanwhile. What the fuck? That's bromance.
I see you've made up your mind. I had a feeling you'd be keen.
But to think that our comrades too are thither bound. Fate doth work in mysterious ways.
Indeed. It will be a grueling task, having to contend with them.
If the prospect doth trouble thee, 'tis not too late to decline the petition. Though thine expression would suggest thou art far from perturbed.
That. Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, how could I possibly be, knowing what's to come?
Mildly understanding mechanics.
Then let us delay no further and secure passage on a vessel.
It's not the true Ashra experience unless you're jet lagged.
This will be a mission to remember.
Oh no.
And also waited in line for 8 hours.
Come, my friend. We make for Taral.
What did Tancred and Urianger become? A couple.
Endwalker, I guess. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. I see.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty? Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north? The fabled golden cities of the New World?
Okay, so that's a big spinny. Okay, okay, I see how this chord is. Okay. I get this.
Whew.
Maybe close. Okay. I'm seeing through the matrix. Going to move there. Okay. Interesting.
Oh boy. Of duplicity and duplication, huh?
Hmm. Four, 5. Yep. Straightforward limit cut. Okay. Okay, I got the feel for this one.
I forgot about 8-bit Hildebrand.
And then big spinny. This is a simple resolution, but it is portrayed pretty neat.
Fucking stalker.
Yep, he's everywhere. I don't know what they'll do with the
Oh god,
past sequence
behavior,
trials. Yeah.
Past sequence trials?
Like the Golbez and all that stuff after Dawn Trail. Will they do it again as part of MSQ, or will it be like previously where it was a side story thing, like the weapons? I think it ultimately will just depend on what the implementation is. Like, what's the arc? I got the card immediately. First try. I got the triple triad card. I never have to do this fight again.
We did it!
We did it! I still don't have the minion from the second alliance raid.
Ooh.
I think that one's Euphrosyne.
I can't get that freaking minion. My last run, I rolled a 5. Man,
That sucks.
I was angry.
I don't think I've ever known. If you roll in a raid, are you rolling against just your 8 or the full 24?
For gear, it is against your 8. For cards, orchestrions, etc., it is everyone.
Ooh. Including minions?
Yes.
Damn.
Minions, during the near raids, like all of the 2B outfit coffer, and like housing items.
I fucking talked to the wrong person. Oh, too many people are talking to Hildebrand.
You have to take a number.
I've learned how to make gold. That's counterfeit. That's counterfeiting. You're counterfeiting.
Yes. This is an alien counterfeiting rig. Well, this alien wants to kill us.
Mention of this, Asura.
I mean, she was a secret boss. You had to go into the Fey Marsh. It's totally not optional in the storyline. Like, you can play the whole game and not go there.
He's enamored by her ability to cast Cure 4. I think my biggest complaint with the Pixel remasters is that how they nerfed Asura.
Yeah. They made all sorts of, like, tweaks to a lot of the fights.
Yeah, most of the tweaks I didn't mind, but the Asura one just completely nerfs that entire fight. Just to cast Cure 3.
Yeah.
Or Cure 4, rather. Oh boy. I thought you destroyed that monster. How many times must we teach you this lesson, Shiny Skull Man? How did you manage to deduce our dastardly plan?
And turned his ass into a boomerang.
I love it. Luge rolled up just with all of the missiles strapped to him. And he was like, I'll just be able to walk into the village. It'll be fine. Oh my fucking god.
Commander quest, I told you.
Yeah, sure is. Where's more? Was that doctor a quadruplet? Oh boy, all the Mandervilles are here. Mother. Why is she even here?
It's a Manderville quest. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I shouldn't ask questions.
Yeah.
What is happening in this fucking quest?
It's a Manderville quest.
If this was like a dragon, this sequence would be a minigame.
Give it a moment.
Oh no. Why did I say anything? I whiffed! You hit me with a curveball. Oh. Well, good catch, I suppose. Yeah, running away is the right call. Now she just walks away.
He knows bombs, so it's like,
Yeah.
I know how much time I got.
Why did I call my shot?
Interval quest.
God damn it. God damn it, the bottom third.
I told you, that's some Yakuza shit right there.
Yeah, that is definitely the Yakuza. But that was my fastball. And that poor guard is like, well, that was fucking weird. I guess I'm leaving. I can't believe he was here on a business trip.
Well, that Gobbert was here on a business trip?
Yeah.
Because, no, he would have... I mean, he's here for relic stuff, and he's always on a business trip, and he would be on a business trip naked. That is Godbert. It all shakes out, quite honestly.
Is he gonna take this meeting with the guy naked? Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Even alien starships. This is a nightmare blunt rotation.
I'm just looking at it, it's like, no, this is a typical party finder group, honestly.
True.
There are 8 of you. One of you is naked.
Poo-poo's the Lalafell, yeah.
Who was the Lalafell, yep.
All checks out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I gotta take another stretch break. Continue the insanity when I return. There's a fucking fairy mount?
Yeah.
Do you get it from doing the... Oh, is that the mount for doing everything in that dungeon?
Yeah, doing all 12 paths in Alo.
Yeah, the variant dungeon. Okay, that makes sense. Be right back.
I'm gonna go refresh my drink after these quests are cleared out. Which will probably be after Mistaken is back. To get my cyberpunk bow first. Or my cyberpunk book. I've been leaning so much towards summoner lately. Are we gonna run into them out in the overworld like Alpha and Omega? 'Cause that'd be cool. But it's been done, so I don't know. Number. It's a musical number. They didn't bother to write all the lyrics. There's room for more lyrics. Why do I run like that? Why does my buddy run like that? Train.
I'm back.
I'm back.
Look who's with me. It's Meat Cube.
I'm just sitting here mildly impressed that this. I think this cutscene is the closest they've come to showing a character put on a hat.
That's how they should reveal the Vieira of being able to wear headgear.
Well, they always have the character like they always cut away and then come back, but this was like just barely dipping out of frame, if at all. That's a genuine advancement in their technology. No, I don't think this the fishing mentor is not this creepy. He's a little weird. But
Honestly, most games do that.
Yeah.
Because it's really fucking hard to to have like two meshes interact in a sensible way like that, like clothing. Mm-hmm. So you just have one model with, one model without. It's even what Mario 64 does. For the little hat takeoff animation. You get a star.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that this is the most advanced in an animation that they've gone, and it's in Hildebrand. That is where they do it.
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
a
that was
little
the first time
concerned
we
with
saw anime lines was in Hildebrand.
I'm a little concerned with myself that I noticed that. is what I'm getting at. Like, damn.
It's game developer behavior.
I'm not a game developer though. I'm too lazy.
You could be.
I could be, but I'm too lazy.
Too lazy? Well, let me tell you about the wonders of artificial intelligence.
Fuck off.
Listen, that was...
I'm talented, but I'm just lazy. There's a difference. I'm gonna go get a drink.
was too easy. It was too good of a bad joke to pass up. Why are we playing creepy music? Oh, because we're meeting this guy. We know the secret of your ill-gotten gold.
T-Base, I knew to avoid working in the industry before I finished college. Before I started college, technically. My debate was genuinely between applying for the software engineering major and the game development one, and I went software engineering.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
I guess I need to pick up my weapon before I can pick up my weapon.
My man cloned himself to become his own posse. That's crazy.
I'm halfway towards possibly regretting this joke. That's big Forever Alone energy.
I'm halfway to regretting this joke.
You know, sometimes you realize what road you're walking as you start walking it, but you're like, it's like how you go into a room and you're like, why did I walk into this room? I'm like that way with jokes sometimes. I'm like, why did I start telling this joke? I'm here.
I like how the mandrills are like, now we're pacifists for primals. We don't we don't fight primals.
Well, I mean, it's tempering and all that stuff. They know, like, we can't mess with those.
I guess that's true. I didn't think about it. I forgot tempering was a thing in this game.
So we had so many like
model's so fucking cool.
It's a good model.
God,
it's
so good.
I gotta give him that.
So yeah, this is the fight we did at FanFest, and I was jet lagged, so I was like, I was jet lagged and I was using a controller, which like I was the only one on controller. It was an unfamiliar. It was. I think I told the story.
Not PlayStation standard.
I think I told the story already, but it was. No, it was not a PlayStation controller. It was the submarine Logitech controller. And I was like, oh no. So I was like, whatever, I'll off tank. We wiped the first time. Second time through, I noticed the tank was dead, and I was like, guess I'm main tank now.
only one of the mechanics wound up tricking me on this. There were a couple where I was like, I'm not sure. Like, I had to get hit to see what was going on, but only one of them actually, like, caught me out. So I feel pretty good about being able to read the mechanics. They're just going up.
I didn't fucking care. I don't...
Omega just won a fight.
I don't remember what got us the first time. Let's see if it comes to me.
Will you dodge or will you bleed?
This was when I talked about a Raminaster AoE. It's that first one.
Oh, the bullseye target?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thrill shall fall.
When I think of... did they do that in Raminaster with the angel face, devil face? Or is that... No, yeah, that was Raminaster, the last boss.
You've not time
That's the part of this fight that caught me out, because I'm like, I don't know if I should be agreeing or disagreeing.
I got hit because I saw it.
Tremble before the might of the minutiae. Come forth, embodiment of carnage.
Right. I am remembering this.
The spirit of battle awakens. Sharp is the lesson. The weak shall perish.
I think that's what we died to, actually. So I think we just didn't...
Hear the gleaming
The Mega version?
Yeah. Because we didn't even think about, like... I don't think we saw the bigger one, frankly.
I got smacked because I didn't piece together in time what it was doing. So I got smacked by the donut. And I was like, oh, that's what's happening. Okay. I just got missed by the first one because I'm a proper DPS who runs away.
Behold the sixfold blade.
That fucking hit me. Huh? I took a lot of hits there. What the fuck?
Fury be my strength.
I was coming over here.
I will scatter your bones. Show me your steel.
Come on. 2 seconds. 1 second. Thank God. Finally got rid of those stacks.
Spirit of battle awakens.
I feel like being inducted into the
Shine upon you.
Yeah, with the Mandervilles? You know,
Show me your steel.
that's such a dick move.
Oh, when that Ashura moves?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hear the gleaming edge.
I just remember doing this. I think it was Aaron called out, like, it repeats on the big one.
Wow, Arin backseating. How dare you?
we were on a team.
Sharp is the lesson.
Oh, I have to actually dodge the first one. Shit, I didn't.
Behold the six-fold blade.
This attack is ass. We need to kill her before she does this attack because I don't want to dodge it again. Like these are not hitting me.
The snapshotting is really fast, or really early rather. I agree that it is a bit.
To me.
It is a bit jank.
I mean, the last one I super got hit by, but like the other ones did not even come close to me.
It snapshots super early. There's the animation. But there's no cue. There's no like signifier for it. I can't figure out the exact timing on it. So I'm not about to breathe that.
I was shot calling up Fen.
I saw Arid's argument.
I mean, it helped because again, their main tank was jet lagged and took a nap immediately after. But yeah, that's the Astra fight. I think it's fucking cool as hell. I really like it. Minus that that one thing.
I fully suspect there is some like animation element in Ashura's moves that illustrates how the timing goes. But fuck if I know it.
Maybe, but then, like, what should illustrate it is the fucking attack animation.
I'm also sitting here like, I got the triple triad card. There is nothing else that trial has for me. I'm probably never going back. Like, maybe it'll come up in roulettes or something, but whatever.
I wonder if it'll be part of the tombstones with the other Gilgamesh ones whenever those inevitably cycle again.
Absolutely.
Friends reunited. Why are they shooting this poo-poo like it's fucking 10 feet tall?
Dramatic effect.
Poo-poo and poo-poo's friend. I came back to reclaim my property. Oh no! They're gonna invade her! They're all smiles until they laser you in the back. Please, we haven't invented lasers yet.
Yeah, we have sages.
Oh shit, you're right.
They go pew pew laser.
Did those just beam clash?
It's a Vanderbilt quest.
Oh no! Everyone in the vicinity we atomize. And we're all in the vicinity. Oh, here we go. Time to think. That's got to be a GIF on Giphy, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Why are you invading my thought space?
Because they share the same brain cell.
Oh no. The fucking MIDI guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Why am I now looking at this segment in Razan under the staircase that's just a solid wall, and I'm like, you could have storage under there. You could use this space. Feels inefficient.
God, it's like those fucking TikToks that are like, here's how you.
Oh, the storage is on the other side. Sorry. Carry on.
He lost his grip. Those TikToks that are like, here's how to take an empty room and put a bunch of fucking storage in it. I can still make it.
Got some matte. Not a matte version of the ultimate.
What was the plan once you got on the ship, Brandhild?
Press buttons, clearly.
Well, he did that.
Yeah.
He hit the eject button, apparently.
Yeah, this is so. This is a Destiny 2 bow. You know? Actually, no. This is too extra to be a bow in Destiny 2.
What the hell? Away he goes. I can't believe they did right off Brandhild. That is an insane explosion. Side quest, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Is this case closed for Inspector Brandhild? I hate you, Nashu. Why do you talk like that?
Okay, so I go here.
Why does "we shall see him again" feel so threatening? Oh, Godbert put a shirt on.
It's a special occasion. Face Namazu bathing in the soup. Hate it.
Hey, listen, Aaron. I'm with you. Nashu's fucking based, but she's also fucking weird.
It's as if those are correlated.
What's a few minor plasma burns between friends? Yo, they're Saiyans? They only survived their home planet being destroyed because they were gone? Are you Nappa and Vegeta?
Fox, hello. Using this mount, I look like I'm in the spa. I look like I'm in a float tank. That or the rapture is happening. One or the other. Now we go here. Okay.
I feel like this poo-poo storyline's been happening for like 7 years.
Well, it hasn't, so that might indicate that it's been a bit tedious.
My ship. Fox. I want to embrace a poo-poo. I bet it's like hugging a penguin. Maybe. No, don't get banned from the zoo.
I do not have first-hand experience of hugging a penguin, but I have heard it described. They're apparently very fishy.
Penguins?
Yeah. Like they feel slick and they smell vaguely fishy.
They're so waddly. They're not aliens? If the begoggled boy. Imagine describing someone as begoggled.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you wear goggles all the time. Those kind of become signature for you.
Well,
most people are not goggled.
I'm gonna goggle up.
All right, you goggle up.
I'm gonna goggle until to my heart's content. Damn it!
Using goggle as a verb already sounds horrible.
Yeah, yeah, it's not great.
Yeah.
Oh, Godbert said something wrong. The fucking sweat. I think that's the same sweat from the spicy food.
Probably. We're gonna have a lot of characters sweating in Dawn Trail, is what I'm gathering from this. We've worked out the sweat technology.
What kind of tea do you think Hildebrand likes?
Sure. Oh, you know, there is something called gunpowder tea.
Oh.
I think that fits. I think that fits.
You know, that does work pretty well. No! My DualSense battery. Bye, poo-poos. Why do you run with your arms up?
They haven't learned how to Naruto run yet.
They have much to learn.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, it looks like I am teaching rabbits to be sports announcers.
Are you doing the Loprit stuff?
Yeah, the tribal capstone quest. So mixing the Loporits, the Omicrons, and the Arcasadara Hippo Racer group. We be racing hippos. They schmoovin'.
Right. I forgot that Hildebrand has its own credits.
Mm-hmm.
It's recapping the whole experience with Poo Poo. That is an insane screenshot.
Mm.
Why am I running like that?
I don't. Why was I running like that?
As always, Hildebrand will return feels more like a threat than a promise.
Yep. I mean, they've already made the threat / promise. They've said there'll be Dawn Trail content. It'll happen.
Is that the Stalker?
Yep.
Why is he prepping for battle? It's doing crunches? These animations are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was going to stand up and be fully tall human. It's like, how did you do that through training and exercise? Is it the Saiyan space pods?
Found Goku.
Actually, the first page was on Reddit. No, just fucking around.
Listen, you should be pleased that I know enough to say Goku.
Hi.
That my knowledge of Dragon Ball Z has ended.
Hi, I'm Goku. What are the twigs gonna do? Oh, you're hiding.
Hide.
As well as he hides. Why does this terrify you? You know who that is. I can't believe they wrote off Poo Poo, but they didn't write off Brandahild. Identified flying gentleman, get out of here. Oh my god, this fucking game.
It's Vanderbilt quest.
Yeah. You get a UFO mount?
Yeah.
Hot damn. I figured it was a minion. do.
Don't worry, Alfred. I have several tools for bludgeoning. Whatever degree of hitting things you need, I got you covered.
I love hitting stuff.
Unless you need me to not hit things, then we might be at an impasse.
Our full cooperation to my wife, business partner. Don't call it the hammering continues. I need greens for this.
Yep. You have enough. It looked like.
Remember what I need to buy. The crystallite, right?
Yeah, the blue one.
Yeah. Barely had enough. Got lucky. What am I not? Hmm?
Do you have what do you have equipped?
Yeah. I need to unequip the sword, right?
Yeah.
I always forget. Shiny rocks.
Doing a Man 64 race.
Dancing, my good man. I've come in a strictly observational role. So no dancing for me.
They're having me do a literal space race.
Oh shit. I'm gonna ponder this crystal, I guess.
Mm-hmm. But it's not an orb. It's the first thing I think of when I see that. It's like, why am I not pondering an orb?
We can make it. We can make it an orb.
Well, it's not currently orb. It's orb in potentia.
Maybe if they Manderville dance enough, it'll become an orb. The dance lacks sufficient intensity. Poor elephant people subjected to this. This tomfoolery. This is literally just the fucking Super Saiyan God scene, by the way. Straight down to you did it with one less people than you need.
So which one of them is pregnant?
Oh no!
If they end,
It's
so if they end up
fucking-
doing a story, but I'm sorry, if they end up doing a story bit in Dawn Trail that Juliet is pregnant, I'm gonna be pissed. Go on.
What is this animation? It's bloody magical. We've done it. We've convinced him to join. We need 6 Saiyans of a pure heart. They have to do the Manderville dance.
This race lineup has just been machine, 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 dragon, machine, some guy.
Everyone's so tired from dancing.
The guy has turned into a sphinx. Okay.
What are you doing over there?
I don't know.
Sounds like you're playing like 3 different games at once.
I think I am. This is insanity, but not Manderville insanity. This is a different side of it. This is what we talk about when we say like Final Fantasy just does stuff sometimes, because why not? It's this.
Is this new Manderville content? Yes.
Immediately disappointed that the race is happening in a cutscene. I don't get to actually race.
I forgot about all this. What do I want again?
I think grit and determination, and then whatever. But I don't know tanks, so I'm not sure.
Wait, grit. Like
Crit.
tenacity?
Crit.
Oh,
No,
crit.
critical hit.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, so crit determination, I guess. I feel like I had tenacity back in the day.
I'm not sure. I also feel like it probably doesn't matter. What matters is that it's a 665 weapon. It's the highest item level you can get.
Yeah, that seems pretty good. You did not hear my answer. My answer was yes.
This is incredibly. You missed the incredibly Manderville stuff though, Kemps. You missed frying pan baseball with a bomb.
Half of the stream has been Manderville.
Mm-hmm.
Good news, you can watch the VOD over youtube.com/what the fuck is that sword?
I don't think that's your URL mistaken.
No. /mistaken live.
That might be someone's URL, but it's not your URL.
I just can't wait to see what the relic paintbrushes look like.
there won't be one of this series, sadly, so we won't get to see Cyberpunk paint.
Yeah.
But
Next
who knows
year.
what aesthetics we'll go for, like the crafted year or the next relic set.
Mandeville weapons. The saga ends. My favorite Star Wars film.
Now,
I forgot about the pyramid projector. Look at that mustache.
we get to race. I wanted them to implement Superman 64 in Final Fantasy 14. They could. It had like 3 mechanics.
Damn. Gobber made a bunch of sick-ass weapons and it was like, no one's fit to wield these, and then destroyed them.
Weapons are too cool for mere mortals. I must wait for society to advance before it can understand cyberpunk.
Yeah, Manderville's so cool as he fucking does the Manderville dance.
I didn't say the Mandervilles were cool. I said the weapons were cool.
But they made them. So they are by proxy cool. It is always funny in these wide shots how much higher resolution my outfit is than everyone else's, for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm. It's new and Geralt is half naked.
Yo, we convinced Julian. I look forward to our next mutually beneficial encounter.
That one saxophone riff that isn't the opening to Careless Whisper. Benny Hill? Like...
It's my first fully upgraded relic. Yo, the animation on the pull is crazy.
Yep.
It's like a great sword whip.
Yep. I was like, I have a feeling you're gonna like this the Dark Knight weapon design.
Yeah, this great sword kicks ass. Shing. I'll be super sad when I have to get rid of it. For some.
But that's the power of the glamour system.
Yeah.
I've
then
been
what if I
rocking
get a
Circin for like
cooler
2 years
weapon?
now.
Greatsword buddies. They understand. Alright. Just wanted a couple screenshots. It's literally Ivy's sword from Soul Calibur. Never played it. Which means it's a completely original concept to me.
Also, Ivy's sword isn't cyberpunk.
Also that. Fed, are you going much longer?
Not now. No.
Okay. I was gonna rage you if you were.
No, I'm on the last step of the quest.
Alright. Well, I will be heading out from here. Got a lot done today. Caught up on main story and Anderville relic quests. I'll be back tomorrow with stuff.
Hooray. Stuff.
So look forward to that. Have a good night, y'all. Peace.